There's a story from a small coastal town in Maine that locals whisper about to this day. It's about a woman named Evelyn Moore, a school teacher who lived a quiet, ordinary life. Except for one extraordinary detail, Evelyn had no shadow. No one knows when the rumors first started, but it became impossible to ignore one summer afternoon in 1987. Evelyn was walking through the town square, the sun high in the sky, casting long shadows across everyone and everything. Everyone, except Evelyn. Children noticed it first. "Miss Moore, where's your shadow?" one of her students asked. Evelyn laughed nervously and changed the subject. But soon, adults began to notice too. Whispers spread through the town like wildfire. Some thought it was a trick of the light. Others thought it was a joke. But Evelyn's shadowless existence wasn't an illusion. Curious and unsettled, the townsfolk started paying closer attention to her. They realized that no matter the time of day or the source of light, be it sunlight, lamplight, or even a flashlight, Evelyn cast no shadow. One man, a local photographer, took it upon himself to prove her shadowlessness. He snapped photo after photo, testing different lighting conditions. Every image showed the same thing: Evelyn standing there, illuminated, but without any trace of a shadow. Theories began to swirl. Some said she was cursed. Others whispered about witchcraft. A few even claimed Evelyn wasn't human at all. Evelyn herself seemed just as puzzled as everyone else. She insisted she had always been normal, with no knowledge of when or why her shadow had disappeared. But her oddity made her an object of suspicion. Parents began pulling their children from her classes, and the local pastor gave a fiery sermon about dark omens and unnatural beings. Evelyn became increasingly isolated. She quit her job at the school and rarely ventured out of her home. Those who did see her reported that she seemed pale and frail, as if her lack of a shadow was draining her life force. Then, something even stranger happened. One stormy evening, a fisherman spotted Evelyn standing alone on the cliffs, overlooking the ocean. The lightning illuminated her figure, but still, no shadow appeared. He swore he saw her speaking to someone, though no one else was there. Moments later, Evelyn turned and walked into the forest, vanishing into the mist. She was never seen again. When the townspeople searched her house the next morning, they found it abandoned. Dust covered every surface, and it looked as though no one had lived there for years. Even more unsettling, her belongings were gone, except for a single mirror, cracked down the middle. Decades later, Evelyn's story remains a mystery. Some believe she was taken by otherworldly beings, explaining her missing shadow. Others think she willingly disappeared to escape a town that had turned on her. But here's where the story takes a chilling turn. Every few years, someone in the town claims to see Evelyn. They say she appears on the cliffs during storms, staring out at the sea. Some even claim that for a fleeting moment, they've seen her shadow, dark and flickering, as if it had finally caught up to her. The legend of Evelyn Moore, the woman with no shadow, continues to haunt the town. Was she cursed? A supernatural being? Or was it all an elaborate myth born out of fear and suspicion? Believe it or not, Evelyn's disappearance remains unsolved, and her shadowless figure lingers in the memories of those who saw her. What do you think? Could there really be someone who walks this earth without a shadow? Or is it just a cautionary tale about how we treat those who are different? Let us know your theories in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more spine-tingling stories.